Hey guys, Tristan and Corey here, and we're at the Teamgroup booth for Computex 2023. Let's go and check out what awesome products they have on display. So T-Force have released their new line of ARGB liquid CPU coolers. This is the T-Force Siren GA360 ARGB liquid cooler. The pump speed is 2800 RPM, and of course we have 3 fans that are included, ARGB of course. It is compatible with Intel 1700 socket and of course AM5, and the water block is fully made of copper.
So along with the black and white variants of the AIOs, we have the Siren DP360 AIO, and this one, it actually has a screen on it, which is interesting because we haven't seen a screen on an AIO from Teamgroup before. It comes with the AM5 and the LGA 1700 brackets. I have absolutely no idea when these are coming out.
So one thing that we're really excited about here is T-Force's Z5 Gen 5 NVMe drives with speeds reaching 14,000 megabytes per second read and 11,000 megabytes per second write. Now this comes in a range of capacities ranging from 1 terabyte all the way up to 4 terabytes. So this is going to be really nice for those awesome load speeds and times in your system. Now as you can see here, it is currently running a SMART demo here, and you can see the speeds are absolutely incredible. This is such a major step up from Gen 4. So on display here we have their T-Force Extreme range of products here, of course DDR5. This is a Maverick style thing. You can see they've gone for a nice deep black for a cleaner look. This goes all the way up to 8,266 megahertz, all the way from 16 gigabytes to 96 gigabyte capacities. So you could really fill up the system with these new DDR5 modules. I'm very excited for these, and I'll pass you on to Tristan for the next RAM.
So we just looked at the non-RGB variant of the T-Force Extreme DDR5. We're gonna take a look at the ARGB version of the same memory kit. The ARGB on this memory kit is really well diffused, and it has a really clean, sleek design. So the previous version of this kit had like a dark blue color to it. This is actually true black. They're calling it Novik Black, but it looks really good. So this kit ranges from 6400 all the way up to 8266 megahertz, and you can get it in up to a 96 gigabyte capacity kit.
So this is something I've absolutely fell in love with. This is their T-Create series, and it really matches the ProArt series of motherboard really well. This is a 16 gigabyte kit, 6400 megahertz, CL40 timings. I think it just looks really sleek and matches really well. So we'll try and snag some of those up when we can. Not only that, we have a white variant for the Aorus Aero series motherboards. So if white is your color, take your pick.
So with up to 14,000 megabyte read speeds on these new Gen 5 NVMe drives, Teamgroup's come up with some really interesting cooling solutions. We have an AIO for an NVMe. This is a 120 millimeter AIO for an NVMe drive. This is absolutely ridiculous. But they're saying they bring down the temperatures to 49°C. So I'm interested to see how hot these drives can actually get. Okay, so Teamgroup's also come up with a pretty interesting lineup of heat sinks. We have everything from passive all the way to heat sinks that have fans integrated in them. They're really tiny little fans, but the design of these heat sinks are really cool.
You can actually pivot it. It's adjustable, which is fantastic if you have a large CPU cooler or whatever's in the way. So if your graphics card or CPU block is in the way, you can pivot this however you want.
It's really interesting.
So Teamgroup have released their range of T-Force Delta and T-Force Alpha memory right here, and we have some that are AMD specific. They range all the way up to 6,000 megahertz. You can also get them in an 8 to 96 gigabyte capacity, so they're really coming out with a lot more memory options for the users. Now, as well as the Delta Alpha, we have the regular Delta versions, which are also compatible with Intel, which is fantastic. These particular ones go all the way up to 8,200 megahertz, and of course you can still get them up to 96 gigabyte capacities.
These are the new Teamgroup T-Create series of SD cards, and we managed to snag one of the V90s up. This is the T-Create Expert V90 512 gigabyte SD card that they make. This is the fastest one. This is a CF Express Type A SD card. So these cards come in 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes, and 512 gigabyte capacities. It's a 300 read, 260 write. Speeds card is all black with gold letters, and it looks great. All right, I'm about to run out of storage, so I got to put this in the camera real quick. I'll see you guys later.
So that is a wrap up at the Teamgroup booth. Tristan, what do you think your favorite product was?
My favorite thing has to be this AIO with the screen on it. I'm really interested to see what I can do with a Teamgroup AIO cooler in a full Teamgroup build in the future.
Yeah, excellent. Well, mine personally has to be the Gen 5 NVMe drives. I feel like the blazing fast speeds, it's going to be good for boot and load time, so I'm interested to see them in a system. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think? What was your favorite thing? Leave it down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.